Welcome to Adjacent Investigates with Jody Silvey Wynn and Shelly Silvey Grabe. We're asking the questions no one asked us to ask. Diving into debates no one can win. And somehow making it everyone else's problem. Let's investigate.
Hey guys, welcome back to Adjacent Investigates. Just Shelly here today, just doing a quick intro. Jody and I have been speaking with men about their relationships with other men and how they're maintaining their friendship, because we read the wonderful book from Andrew McCarthy about Who Needs Friends. And it led to this conversation and this investigation, and we've learned so much. And today we are talking to Jorge Aldrete. We did a full interview with him, and part of it we talked about how he maintains friends. And so we're going to take that part and talk to him about friendships. And he has a great perspective on friendships. He works with a lot of his friends. It's he's hired his family, he's hired his friends, and I think that has been his way of staying connected. Also, like a lot of us that have siblings, our siblings become best friends, and Jorge definitely talks about that. He has taken a moment on some friendships as he focuses on his kids, which happens to a lot of men. And kind of what prompted Andrew McCarthy's book is that, after as the kids are empty nesting and the jobs are changing, the dynamic of what is needed by a dad is definitely shifted. And so that definitely, I think Jorge does a great job of explaining that. It is also, I have to mention that it's a big sports time right now. Big sports week. We have College World Series baseball. We have the Spurs and the Knicks, and we have this huge soccer World Cup going on. So I think this is a great bonding time for men. If this has been a concern for you, get your loved one out to a sports bar and help them make some connections, and invite people over to watch sports at your house. This is a great way to do it. And there's plenty of going on, there's plenty to watch, there's plenty of conversations that men enjoy having over sports. So enjoy Jorge Aldrete. Get everybody out and connected, and I hope you guys are enjoying this series. We'd love to hear from you, and enjoy.
So I have a question for you, because we're doing a little series about men and friendships.
Interesting.
I can tell your family is definitely your number one priority. What types of male friendships and friendships with other people do you foster and have in your life?
So over time, I mean, you learn, I think, with experience, right? Life experience is just, there's always going to be just a few friends and close people that male people that you're going to have around on a constant basis. So like Edgar was, my best friend, and it's been since 2002, so 24 years, right? And we grew up together in the industry. We went separate ways. Even when we went separate ways, he was in Dallas, for example, and I was in Nacogdoches. And then in Houston, like there was always the effort of, when we were having kids, like we were always making our trips or our escapes were to see each other. So that, you kind of foster that relationship a lot. I made great, so with him, to me, anytime that I have, now, like, we're entering this phase of, we want to smoke cigars and we want to, have whiskey tasting, and we drink wine. And I was never like either, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, this cool thing that you grow together so much that I'm entering different phases that, okay, I want to try this out.
Yeah.
And we do family trips together. My other best friend's my brother, right? My youngest brother. Like he is like also just kind of a massive, just a huge, not influence, but and not kind of influence, just a big part of my life, right? Happiness and stuff like that. And he's just like me, kind of hilarious. It's so funny like me, right? And so just kidding. No, just kidding. But I love
He's
that
hilarious,
personality.
just like me.
He's so
He's
funny.
gorgeous, just like me.
Yeah. He was
Give yourself
definitely
props.
hilarious. No, but he likes to enjoy life, and just like I do. And so I made great friends like Adrian. I mean, we played golf forever, right? Like we did golf every Thursday for like 4 years. Then I stopped going because when my dad died, like I made a decision to be like, no more golf, no more anything other than I'm going to focus on work, Monday through Friday. And that's my number one, grow my business, kind of learn, go after my potential. And because golf takes, almost half the day or all day, right? If you leave early. So I was like, no more of that. I want to grow my business.
Well, because it was golf and the boomers.
It was what?
Golf and the boomers.
Golf.
Yeah, it would grow.
Some crazy fun times, I'll tell you. Amazing fun times. I had great memories. And with one of those being like, I crashed at your house and woke up at 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, okay, I need to go home. Kind of thing. But it was just kind of one of those decisions that I had a phenomenal relationship, with Adrian and the guys, the golf buddies. But I just made a decision at the time. It's like, this is not for, I owned a broker company. I was like, I need to grow that. I need to focus on this. I need to grow more myself individually. And my dad's death did change how I approached life. After that, there was like, there's no more bullshit to deal with. There's really no emergencies in life other than when death or truly like family emergencies, like true emergencies, right? Because we take our transactions so serious sometimes that everybody's dying, right, for the loan to close, and you're like, relax, we're going to close. If we close one day later, like, and I give you a heads up, it's not a live or die kind of thing, right? Like, and so that perspective changed whenever my dad passed away. So I try to foster as many, it's hard to let people in, I would say. I've been burned, by several people along the way, in trust, I'm a very loyal guy. So whenever I decide to let somebody into my life, like I just open up my doors, I'm all given, but people are not like that. No. That's the reality. It's all about me. And it's not, and I don't blame him for it. It's just, it's a fight with life. Yeah. That's everybody has their own battles. So, and it's the ones that you end up, just that they fit in with you, that you're like, continue to grow. Edgar's brother came from Dubai. Edgar has an older brother, for example, and to me that has been just another addition to the group of close people, because we are close. And he was in Dubai for like 17 years and finally moved to Dallas. So when I go to Dallas, I get to see them both.
That's great.
So that friendships are huge and important, but they're very minimal, right? I think Jenny has Jen and Mark Goodner. They're close friends of ours for 24 years as well.
Oh, yeah.
So it's so cool to have those kind of close friends, like that you really do life with on a daily, weekly basis.
Yes.
That's the reality.
And that you're genuinely doing life.
That you're doing life. Absolutely.
They're like an extended
enjoying
partnership.
My kids are like
cousins and nieces.
Yes, exactly right. Yeah. They're cousins, right? And that's their aunts, and that's their their Tio and Tia and all that stuff. And it's really cool because right now, like JD sometimes was like, I'm going to the Goodness for 3 days.
Yeah.
Just packs up his stuff and goes like, hey, drop me off. And he goes from like Thursday and comes back on Saturday.
Yeah.
And
vice versa.
It's so awesome.
It's so lovely.
I love that, right? And they would not have, they didn't have that when we were out of town. And now they're older and they're closer and, and they open up. It's so cool to see also that they open up their arms in their house to the kids. JD, as far as like, there was just some people, for example, growing up that there was they don't take everybody in, right? Certain couple friends, like they don't know how to take it all in. And, JD, whether he's stemming or making noises or whatever, or not get along with their kids because he is hyper-focused on activities that he has to do and just doesn't get along. And just some people didn't know how to how to deal with it
Navigate
and
it.
Right.
navigate it right
Yeah.
or include them in or appreciate that. And so there's always those few people that do, and those other people that are still around, you know?
Wow. That's
So
very, very introspective.
Yes.
yeah.
And I think friendships, sometimes those friendships that you have that don't last a lifetime, and it can be as hard as a romantic breakup.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
It can
Yeah.
be like a divorce. It can be like
It
a
is.
death.
It is.
Yes.
It's just like
Yeah, it's heartbreaking,
yeah.
for sure.
Oh, it's
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
devastating. It's like, oh, I put all my eggs in this bag. I gave you my whole pie.
You gave the whole pie.
Yeah.
It is. I think
and
I think
Jorge's a whole pie guy.
Yeah, for sure.
I do not do life halfway. And that's the
No
thing that is so hard,
way.
right? I mean, I have again, just can go on like in the sense, like there's just certain people that we see each other, my cousin in Dallas too. I mean, that's one of the reasons I kind of went to Dallas was I had my cousin that I'm close with. I had Edgar that I was close, and I never
Right.
did life with them.
Right.
So it was so nice to do life with them for that time that I was there. But, at the end of the day, you realize, hey, the family's better off in Dallas for the long term. And we came here. But I think as far as when you're talking about friendships, male friendships, they are critical for me
Yeah,
to have.
Very critical.
Yeah. There's certain things that you don't talk to anybody about. Right.
Yeah.
Edgar and I have some incredible conversations.
Right.
With this new phase that we did with cigar and whiskey, we were having some deep conversations about, certain tough decisions that you have to make and certain thoughts and battles that you mentally have. And I love that because I know that we all have them.
Yes.
But you do need some people to be able to dissect it with you without judging.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I love that. And I think
and also want to see you win. They just
Yes.
want to
Yes.
see you
Yeah,
win.
absolutely.
they're on your
100%.
side. They're on your side.
There's no jealousy of
No
who's doing what,
way.
nothing. It's to the
There's
contrary.
room for everybody.
Yes. We're going to share the love.
Yeah.
At the end of the
go,
day,
go.
I think that's the beauty of it. Like when we've all won, it's we just share like, the love as far as like I invited people into investments with me and did well and made money whenever I was not doing so great. Like they, have paid for like, hey, let's go on a trip, man. Here's your tickets. Let's go get Jenny and let's go and fly out. And I was like, dude, that's incredible.
That's
Right. So
Thank
it's
you.
just
So generous, so sweet.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
It's
you.
the escape.
I get you next
Yes,
time. We're
absolutely.
good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
Ebb
do,
and flow.
you're doing
Yeah.
that kind of life,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
is rare.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah.
That was Jorge Aldrete. Thanks for listening to Jason Investigates. If you learned something in this episode, please share it with a friend. Please pass it on. And we would love to hear from you. Please reach out to us and share your thoughts and what you'd like us to investigate next. We've been talking about Disney adults or, just going back to investigating different things around Austin. And so let us know what you guys are thinking. We hope you guys have a great day. Texas, yeehaw!
All right, friends, it's time to pay the bills.
Pay them bills.
We
got big plans.
we
got big
do.
plans. We need to talk about Charleston.
Yes. Well, first, we need to beat Joe Rogan. And secondly, we want you to help us get to Charleston. And what are we going to do in Charleston?
FanFest.
Fan Fest. And when is it?
It's in October.
Yes. So we need your help. That is our goals.
Yes.
As Heather McDonald would say, get me behind the gates. We want to be your favorite podcast. And one way that you can do that is by supporting these incredible businesses. We are so grateful for these businesses. They are some of our amazing sponsors who we support on the Adjacent podcast this month of June. These are businesses and people we genuinely love, support, and believe in, and we think you will too. First up, the Girly Birds.
Love them. Look at these eyebrows.
And you got your ears pierced there. We are so excited to welcome back the Girly Birds to the Adjacent family this month because this is next level self-care.
It is.
The Girly Birds specialize in timeless,
Looking beautiful.
low maintenance beauty that helps you wake up feeling confident and put together every single day. Their services include permanent makeup like nano brows, powder brows, eyeliner, and lip blushing, along with fine line tattoos, permanent jewelry, brow shaping, and professional ear piercing. What we love most is that the Girly Birds focus on enhancing your natural beauty, not changing who you are. Their space is welcoming, fun, elevated, and the kind of place that immediately makes you feel comfortable and taken care of. Tell them Adjacent sent you for $50 off services.
And guys, so great.
And where are they located?
They're on the way down to Pound Town.
Drippin' Springs. You gotta go. Next up is one of our favorites, Cornucopia Popcorn.
Love.
Y'all already know we take our snacks very seriously over here at Adjacent, and Cornucopia Popcorn has officially become one of our favorites. Whether we are recording episodes, road tripping across Texas, binge watching Bravo, or staying up way too late editing content, there is a very good chance we have a bag of Cornucopia nearby. Their popcorn is fresh, flavorful, ridiculously addictive, and comes in so many incredible varieties that choosing a favorite honestly feels impossible. Sweet, savory, spicy, classic. You can truly find something for everyone. It is the perfect summer snack, great gift idea, road trip companion, or a little treat just for yourself. Use Adjacent for 10% off your order and tell your friends and tell everyone that Adjacent Podcast sent you. This June, we also are thrilled to partner with Attract Aesthetics, one of our favorite Austin glow-up destinations. Andrea and Taylor have created such an incredible space where beauty, confidence, self-care, and community all come together in one amazing place. From injectables and facials to microneedling, PRF treatments, chemical peels, and customized skincare services, they truly focus on helping clients look refreshed, confident, and naturally beautiful. And honestly, Shelly, they are just generally good humans, which matters the most to us, of course. If you have been thinking about refreshing your skincare routine or finally booking the appointment you have been talking about for months, this is your sign. Go follow Attract Aesthetics, support local, and tell them Adjacent Podcast sent you. And finally, our very own Adrian Grabe with JB Goodwin, A-Team Realtors.
Love.
We do. He's my brother, your hubby. If buying, selling, investing, and relocating is on your mind this summer, Adrian should absolutely be the first call. Adrian brings knowledge, hustle, heart, and true Austin community connection to every client relationship. Real estate can feel overwhelming, but Adrian generally takes care of people and helps guide them through every step of the process.
Yep.
Whether it is your first home, your forever home, or your next investment property, Adrian Grabe and the JB Goodwin A-Team are ready to help. Want to become part of the Adjacent family? Contact Shelly and about becoming an Adjacent sponsor. We love partnering with local businesses, creators, and organizations and sharing their stories with our amazing community. And don't forget to join us on Patreon. We have something for everyone with 5 different membership levels. Free, $5, $10, $25, and $100 per month. At the $100 level, you become an official producer of the podcast.
Ah.
So we need you all to get on Patreon today. Don't hesitate and like and follow us on all of your podcasting areas. With that being said, let's get adjacent.